Hi everybody, welcome to tonight's show, or today as we always say if you're watching Saturday at 4. And James, where are we?
We're in the mining town of Collie, Moose.
That's right, we're here, and with us also through all the electronic
Super
powers.
technology we have.
Yeah, Wayne, where are you?
Well, hello, James and Moose. And I'm just trying to hold the fort down here at the Morley Sport and Recreation Center. Hope you guys are having a great time out there. And what we want to do here is just show you a new class. It's called Spin Class. We use a bike. And we're going to show you how that's done and the instructors that do the class. And we're going to throw right back to James and Moose and see how you guys are doing out there.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for that, Wayne. Now, as we always say, let's get the balls and all rolling. And James, tell us a little bit about Collie.
Yeah, cool. Right, first I'd like to say hello to Rochelle. How you doing? From Balladura. And her father Mike. Thanks for watching the show. And the town of Collie, back in the 50s and that, it was really big for bicycle racing. They used to have bookies all up and down the sides here, Moose, and it was really huge back then.
Yeah, and we're hoping to bring you a little bit of footage of a bike museum which is behind us. There's hotels all over the place here. The train station off to our side, and way off in the background, cameraman might get it, Steve, is the Collie Fields Hotel.
That's where we're staying.
Where we're staying. Eileen and Don are looking after us there. But what we're really here about tonight is we've been invited because they're having a giant car racing exhibition here. Today is actually Australia Day while we're filming, so
Happy
big hello,
Australia
Happy Australia Day.
Yeah, most with the car show. I believe there's 93 competitors from all around Australia, so it's going to be pretty huge tonight, as you'll soon see.
Huge and fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, people come to Collie, and many of you come here, as you know, because there's a great lake here and a great dam. People come down, do a bit of skiing on the lake and whatever. It's a coal mining town, and every time you flick on a light or turn on your television, whatever, right here is where your electricity comes from the Muja power station. So what we're going to do now is we're right in the main drag here.
Try not to get run over.
Try not to get run over. We're going to go down to the racetrack and see how everything's hotting up there, because it's just about to get underway.
And here we go with their Collie competitors rounding out the field of 83. Not only doing 56, 65, Brad Fitzgerald. 17, Jarrod Johnson. 67, Sean Mitchell. 59, Darren Jones. We've got Michael Hammond. We've got coordinators Wayne and Damien Norman, the father and son combination. And we've got him.
Yeah, as you can see, we've made it. We're here at the Collie Speedway, and now I'm speaking with Denise from the Australian Saloon Car Federation. How are you going?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, now you actually flew over from New South Wales to Perth today.
I did, yes.
And you're actually the president, the only lady president of that. Would you like to tell me a bit about that?
Yes, I'm very proud at the moment. I am the first female that's ever had the president's position, and yes, I am proud of it, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. And how did you get into that stage?
Well, every 2 years a president's elected, and this is my first reign as the president, and in another 2 years there will be another president elected, or I will still hold the position.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, what actually got you involved in Speedway?
My husband races Speedway. I've been involved in it for 27 years, and I got interested in the administration side of Speedway.
Yeah, now you said your husband was involved. Is he still racing?
Yes, he is. He's been racing also for 27 years. He's represented Australia.
Really?
Yes, in the awesome foursome team that went to New Zealand.
Oh, cool. How did he go?
Very good, actually. We didn't beat them, but we were on an equal footing with them.
Yeah, that's great. Now this event tonight, what is it about?
This is the national street stock titles.
Yeah.
They are different to super sedans.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed the cars are more like standard road cars with a few modifications, pretty
Yes,
much.
you can relate them to a road car.
Yeah. Now, this event here today and tomorrow as well is the winner of this is number 1 in Australia, isn't it?
Yes, and I think the motto here with the Collie Club is who will be number 1 in 2001.
Yeah, that's a great motto. Now, is there anyone you'd like to thank?
I certainly would. This has been a great effort by the Collie Club. It's an absolute awesome field, and I think the people would be really interested to get out here and have a look at the 2 nights racing. It's a great field, and these guys will put on an absolute awesome show.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
No worries. All right, now we're going to go check out Moose. I think he's talking to someone else, so we'll see you soon.
Yeah, well, here we are in the pits, and you just seen Paul Whittington, and what a great bunch of looking shirts they've got here for the pit crew. Just try and stick the mic in. Tell us what's happened here.
We've just had a bit of a brush with the wall here, and we've got to put another radiator in, that's all, Moose.
So,
we'll be right for the next one.
Crash, boom, bang. It's still early days, and how's Paul feeling?
Good. He's all right, yeah.
Good. We'll
We
try
can dump our worst heat, and that was the one, so I think we'll dump that one.
That was good. Right up until that time, too, he was coming into third. He was looking good.
Yeah, one mistake and you're in the wall, that's the end of it.
Okay, we'll try to catch up with Paul. And as you can see, what they're doing, they're all working madly here. This is what goes on in the pits of a raceway. Of course, needless to say, if it doesn't fit, get a bigger hammer. They got the old sledgehammer out there. They got hydraulics. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Now, this is Paul's brand new car. As you've seen, we've covered Paul quite a bit when he was over at Ellenbrook Speedway. And they put together a brand new car here. AJN Automotives helped them out. And the gang here is really working hard behind the scenes. All over the pits here with the cars that have just been in the race, you can see them there. Even if the car comes off and there's no damage, they're still cleaning the car. They want the car to look good for their sponsors and for you, the crowd. So this is what happens here. They're going to sort out a new radiator, as we might have got. I don't know. We were on our way down here when they took it off. Steam went everywhere. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, we're going to try to catch Paul. He's running away. He's trying to keep away from us. Let's grab Paul real quick. Okay, Paul, how do you feel?
Hot.
A little bit like the car?
A little bit, yeah.
Now, Paul, you were right in there. You were coming into the winning spot there at one stage, and unfortunately you found a wall. What happened?
I lost all my tariffs, so just because it was a bit muddy out there. You tear them off and tear them off. I just ran out.
Still feel good about the race though? It's only the first race?
It's only the first one. I'll get it fixed, no worries. We'll be back out there.
No worries. Okay, well, we're going to be back with what's going on. We'll give you a bit more footage of what's happening. And today's the day one, so we're going to be doing the show over a couple of days. Wayne's going to be dropping in, still doing some stuff for us. And we'll let you know how this is all going. So we're going to give you a little bit more footage of the race, and then we'll be back after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. It's now day 2, and Paul, how you going, mate?
Oh, I'm not too bad, James.
Yeah, as we've seen, your car was pretty messed up yesterday, and the lads have been working hard on it. She's coming out pretty good. How do you think you're going to go tonight, mate?
Oh, we got pretty good starting positions tonight, so position 2 and position 3, so hopefully we'll be able to stay up the front, maybe even win 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then that hopefully it'll get us into the final,
Yeah.
and we'll just have to see what happens from there.
Yeah, so you just got to go out there and give it balls and all, mate.
That's it.
Awesome, mate. Now, the car, this is your new car from last year at the Speedway. You got a lot of sponsors. Would you like to thank them?
Yeah, I would. I've got Graham's Mechanical on the back. AJ and Automotives, he's helped us out with the engine. Tang Tools helped us out with some tools. Promar and Tabiella and Marco's Pizza, they helped us out to get us down here.
Yeah.
Greenwood Auto Tyre and Exhaust and Coburn, Rec Air Coburn Hire, they've helped us out with trailer and generator and
That's great.
washer.
Yeah,
So-
and I suppose you'd also really like to thank the crew for working on your car, fixing it all back up for you.
Oh, sure. These guys can fix anything.
Yeah.
It's just amazing, you know. That right-hand front was all squashed back last night,
Yeah,
and
no,
that's all back out.
Coming
And
really good, Paul.
when we go out there tonight, you'll hardly be able to tell it was crashed last night.
Yeah.
So
Sweet, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you go well. We'll catch up with you guys later on the night anyway, and we'll take a look at this. No, we're not taking a look at the story. We'll just see what's going on later.
Yeah, thanks, James. Thanks, Paul. And we're going to be following that up as James just told you. This is day 2 of the big race down here in Collie. And I'm in another pub just up the road from where we're staying. We're staying Collie Fields Hotel, and I'm right here at the Crown Hotel. And this place really rock and rolled last night. And something that really intriguing to me is the Legends Bar right here, as you can see, and some fantastic West Australians here on the wall. We got the great Dennis Lilly, Kim Hughes here, who's here, Rodney Marsh. Maybe they should be side by side next to Dennis. Shane Gould, we all know, the Golden Girl, and just so many around the place. Herb Elliott, and so many great West Australians here, as well as jerseys, autographed jerseys. They even got the great one, Wayne Gretzky, number 99 up on the wall there. And fantastic, this bar. But something we'll show you while I'm talking right now is in the other bar, there's a lot of really old photos of Collie in its early days. So we'll be sharing those with you. And just sitting here in the bar is a couple of young fellas, unexpecting me to walk up to them, but they're telling me to share us. Hi, what's your name?
Dean.
Dean?
Yep.
And where do you share at mainly?
We're around Williams at the moment, just filling in, sort of just a learner at the moment, but yeah, giving it a go and trying my best.
A great Australian trade, great Australian tradition, a lot of history, of course, with shearing.
Yeah, no, there's a fair bit behind it. Wouldn't want to be a blade shearer in the day, but yeah, no, it's a good job, good fun.
Back in the old days, and of course, good mateship and all that kind of stuff. And your name?
Clint Graham.
Clint?
Yeah.
Clint what?
Clint Graham.
Oh, I thought you said ram there for a second. I thought it fitted in real well.
No, I don't shear them. I don't like shearing them.
Things get in the way sometimes with the old rams, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They get a bit anxious sometimes. Yeah.
So how long have you been shearing?
2.5 years.
Yeah. And you enjoying it, seeing a lot of West Australia?
Yeah, I can travel wherever I want shearing, around the world if I want to. Yeah. But I enjoy it, good money, good lifestyle. You don't have to work. You work maybe 5 days a week, but then you get a couple months off during the year to relax. So, hard job, but in the long run, it's not too bad.
And what's your favourite movie? Would it be the great Jack Thompson movie, Sunday Too Far Away?
Oh, that's not too bad. Thinking of making my own movie, actually.
Yeah. We just don't really want to watch you when you guys are washing against each other, washing your clothes and all that. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Carly.
And are you from Williams as well?
Yep.
And what brings you guys come to Collie anyway?
Just some shopping.
Okay. They got a lot of big stores here, all the big department stores, Coles and all that stuff here.
Yep.
Yeah. And you Williams girl originally?
Yep, from Williams.
Good. Well, good luck to you all. Thanks for chatting with us on Balls and All, and keep up the shearing. Hope when you're 92 you can still get out there and do some shearing.
I won't be retired by then.
Yeah. Probably on your own shearing sheep station then anyway.
Oh, could do, you never know.
All right, well, we'll be catching up with a bit more of what's going on down the track. We'll leave you with a few more photos of the old days here on Collie, and they're very, very interesting. Welcome to day 2 of the big race, and they're just going around the parade, and I got the man of the minute, the man of the hour, the guy who's really put all this together, of course, with this committee. Hi, Tony, how are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. This is absolutely awesome, isn't it? We've got 80-odd competitors out there. We've lost a couple last night. Awesome night last night with the heat racing. And I think tonight we're going to have a really great time finding out who gets one in 2001.
Fantastic. Now, how many races are all these guys going through, actually?
Well, actually, they all do 5 heats each. There's a total of 40 heats for the championship, so there's 8 heats per round. We've got 2 rounds left tonight. They actually score their points throughout the rounds. They drop off their worst race of the series. So we've actually got, they actually have 4 of their races count for points. The rest are lost. So these guys are all in with a chance. There's 20 will make it to the final. Another 20 will make it to a consolation final, but the rest miss out.
Now this is huge for racing. It's huge for Collie. How long has the preparation been, you guys all putting this together, you and your committee?
Well, we started on this just over 12 months ago when we first got the nod that we had this championship, and we've been working very hard. We've been doing a lot of fundraising, seeking a lot of sponsorship to help us with it. It is the most expensive race meeting that the Speedway's ever conducted, and I would have to say the most awesome race meeting that we've ever conducted, and we're very proud to be selected to host this championship. It's something we're doing on behalf of all West Australian Speedways, and I believe we're doing a pretty good job of it, and we just hope that we do Western Australia proud at the end of tonight.
Well, we've had nothing but great comments about you and your committee and everything, and I'm sure while you've got this opportunity, because this guy has been running around like a blue-ass fly, I can tell you, you'd like to thank a few of your sponsors?
Oh, mate, look, we can't thank them enough. We've got Healthway, who promoting smoke-free WA, of course, our naming rights sponsor. We've got Griffin Coal Mining Company and the Discount Auto Parts in Collie. They're major sponsors also. We've got Wind Television, Radio West, the Ministry of Sport and Recreation, South West Development Commission, and Collie Outdoor Centre. And mate, we've had a lot of great help. There's a lot of smaller sponsors, just too numerous to mention them all, but Collie and Bunbury businesses have all chipped in, and some multinational type businesses have also helped us. And without their help and support, this sort of thing couldn't happen. We've brought a lot of people into Collie for not just 2 nights, we've brought them in for a whole week. The economy of this town has felt the effects of all these people in town, and that's what it's about. We're a part of Australia, and we've brought Australia together here for this championship, and I think we've done a great job of it. I hope it finishes up being a great job. As you can see, that awesome spectacle we've got behind us there, or in front of us there, they're great competitors. Some of those guys have had a lot of troubles over the last night. They've worked feverishly through the night to get the cars mobile again, and a lot have done it.
Yeah, we were following Paul Whittington, and we saw he hit the wall yesterday. We watched him last night and all this morning, smashing it all back out again and respraying it, and it looks like brand new. And this is just one of the competitors out of all these, and they're all doing it, every one of them.
Yeah, that's right, mate. These guys, they're not the big budget races like you see on the black tracks. They don't have big race teams behind them. They don't have big budgets to work with. But by gee, they do a fantastic job, and some of these cars are looking really, really good. They take a hammering. There's no bar work throughout the cars. They're basically off the street. They've been stripped out, roll cages put in, a little bit of work on the engines. But these guys, they do a fantastic job of it. And mate, some of these guys have hardly got two bob to rub together, but they're out here performing on a racetrack, which is a great racetrack in our books. They do a fantastic job of it. The crowd loves them. They're putting on a tremendous act for the crowd as well. And mate, we just can't feel proud enough for these people.
No, you've done a great job, you and your committee and all the people of Collie, and as you say, Bunbury and all your sponsors. Now, is this looking like being an annual event here or what?
Well, this is a national championship. It only comes back to Western Australia about every 6 or 7 years. In fact, it was held in 1995 down at Esperance, the last time it was held in Western Australia. And we're just going to have to work hard now to see if we can get it back here in another 6 or 7 years' time. Who knows, we may get another championship between now and then. But it's only once every decade that you see an event such as this come to your speedway. There's 42 speedways in Western Australia, of which probably 40 are vying for this type of event. So, I mean, you've got to be proud to be accepted to run it. And we're so proud that we're representing all of the speedway tracks in Western Australia. We've had Mr Des Ferris from Bunbury Speedway here last night. Con Migro has rung us from Perth today to wish us the best. He can't be here because, of course, Kwinana's racing tonight, and we don't expect them to stop racing because we've got an event here. They've got a very big venue to keep running, and you know, we've got to all work together. We're not in competition, but we all work together, and this way we've got the grassroots of Speedway here. A lot of these guys will go to bigger and better things in the future. Right.
Now, if someone wants to get involved or down in this area or locally down south and they want to know how to get involved, what's the phone number? Nice hard phone number for you to remember here.
Yeah, mate, this one took a lot of getting, I can tell you now. It is 0897 345 678. Now, did you write that down? 345 678. You can ring us anytime. We've also got a fax, 97342 168. We welcome nominations. Mostly we run sedans here, these junior sedans. We run a Smart and Smoking Challenge. We'll see the Smart and Smoking Challenge tonight. We've got 14 juniors with us. We've also got production sedans. We occasionally run the modified sedans. We're also running stock bikes on a regular basis now. Sidecars and solos have been a part of our scene as well. Formula 500s, of course. And, mate, we have a great ball down here, and very often 40, 50 competitors on a night is fairly common.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you for all your effort, and to all your committee and everybody there, and, of course, all the sponsors who've been involved with this. Thanks very much for that, Tom.
No worries. Thank you very much, and thanks for being with us, fellas.
No worries. All right, now we're going to go to a story because they're all getting set up. Part 2 to where James went down and had a bit of fun with the people up in Wangara. Doing a little bit of Ninjukai. So let's
Next
go
we
to
have
that
Johnny,
story.
Sharon, Yao and Richard. I mentioned to you before about situation techniques, escape techniques. I think a lot of you will probably relate to what we're about to demonstrate. These are once again everyday situations you might find. Someone might grab you around the neck in a bear hug. Some might give you a strangulation technique. These are just some simple techniques of how to escape. Okay, next we have Chun and Trent, who will demonstrate the Tanto, and I will be demonstrating the Yarito in once again another Home. Hey, Amy and Ashley. They will demonstrate once again another variation of a kukuruichi. What we try to emphasise in our techniques as well is not strength. Okay, Terence and Steve. In this art, we actually go through quite a bit of sparring at various levels. This will be some situations where we go through sparring and kick counters at various heights. Low kick counters, and you can see that in this art, high kicks can be easily dealt with. You have to remember we only have 2 legs. Once we're on one leg from a kick, our balance is very poor.
Do we have someone over at the dojo to direct people that are going there to come here?
Well, that is a very good Ninjukai story, Jimmy, I thought. Now, why do they call you the Collie Kid?
It's a long story, but we don't have time to get into that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a great story. We had a lot of fun down there, and it was a pretty funny story. Ninjukai Taijutsu it is. So if you are interested in doing it, make sure you give them a call. And where are we going, mate?
Well, before we go anywhere, I'd like to say a special hello to 2 people. One is Kalua, who lives in Vic Park, and the other one is, I forgot, Krista, that's right.
Thanks for watching the show.
Krista, thank you for watching the show.
Okay.
So we're going to a break right now, as far as I know.
Yeah, we're going to a break, so thank you very much. We'll be back after these short messages.
Car 17, make way up to pick gate. That's car 17, make way up to pick gate.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. We're going to speak to a couple of the Collie boys, and your name, mate?
Sean Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Your name?
Laurie Johnson.
Yeah. And your name?
Daniel Selleck from Kalgoorlie.
Okay, now you own a couple of cars, do you? How long have you been involved?
Oh, I've been involved for the last probably 6 or 8 years. I've had production cars, and I've built up a couple of cars for the Nationals.
Yeah. And what made you get involved?
Just a love of the sport, that's all. Yeah.
Did you ever drive yourself?
Yeah, I used to drive about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. And these 2 guys, are your drivers, or?
No, Sean's my driver.
Yeah, how you go, mate?
Pretty good, thanks.
Okay, and how long have you been driving?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, started off in junior sedans and just made my way up.
Yeah. And how have you been going so far in this competition?
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, just taking it easy.
Yeah. What kind of car do you drive?
XF Falcon.
Okay. No worries, mate. Best of luck anyway.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
No worries. And you, what kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Holden Commodore.
Commodore.
Bloody oath. Yeah, we've had a bit of a mixed weekend so far. We've had a couple of good results and a couple of bad ones, but I'll be looking forward to the 2 heats tonight. Maybe we'll get somewhere in the feature. Maybe.
Yeah. Are you from WA as well? Or?
Yeah, Kalgoorlie.
That's it, mate. Well, make sure that Commodore keeps running, buddy.
No drama.
See you in the end.
Thank you.
All right, Wayne, where are you at, mate?
Just getting ready for my interview that's going to be upcoming with Danny Green. So you got to get in shape if you're going to do an interview with a top-class Olympian like Danny. He was a boxing champion. He was one of the best in Australia, so we've got an upcoming interview with him. But just to move along, we're going to be showing you some more of this spin class, and hope you enjoy yourself. Now remember, if you want to get involved with the spin class, we'll have a number for you later on in the program. I got to get back to work. Well, thanks to Rocky Simmons for that last little bit over there. That guy looks like he's ready for a championship fight. But as we move along, if we could talk to Shane and Joe about this fantastic class. How you doing, Shane?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Real good, real good. And Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
Well, both of y'all looking fabulous this morning. It must be part of the reason must be the class. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, this class you just saw today, that's our Easy Spin program, which is designed for the as an introductory class for beginners to get them into it, a bit of cycling tips and knowledge. We run 3 classes: Easy Spin, Normal Spin Out, which is for the intermediate to advanced, and then we have an Elite Spin, which is specifically for advanced athletes and sport-specific exercise. Yeah.
Okay, then excellent. And Joe, what do you have to add about the class? What do you really like about it?
I have to say that the spin program that we've introduced at Morley is probably the most successful results-based fitness program that we've ever had or that I've ever experienced in the health industry. So we're now running 15 classes a week. We originally started with 14 bikes plus 1 instructor bike, and we're now up to 14 participant bikes and 1 instructor bike, and all our participants have to book in. That's how successful it is.
Wow. Now, if somebody wanted to get involved, is there a certain number that they could call to get involved with this program?
Certainly, they can ring the gym direct line on 9275 9160 and book in with any one of our accredited fitness staff.
Oh, excellent. Now, and I must tell you, I've been coming down here for years. Very friendly staff, very happening people. Now, as we move along, now Shane is a bit of an athlete here. If you could tell us a little bit about your pedigree and what you've done in different sports.
I've represented New Zealand in the last 3 years, that's NZ, and I came over here to do the World Triathlon Champs in April in Perth, and I liked Perth so much I ended up staying and came down to the gym here at Morley because I taught spin at home in New Zealand and met Joe and got a job as a fitness spin instructor here and have really enjoyed it since, yeah. Been here since June.
Excellent. Now, I believe both of you two are currently training for a triathlon. Is that right?
Yeah, we are. Shane's the coach.
Is he a hard coach?
He is, but very good.
Well, excellent. Well, we just want to thank you two for coming down. And remember, it's the Morley Recreation Center. The name of the class is Spin. It's excellent. It's going through the roof. If you want to get in and get involved, make sure that you ring early. And once again, the number is 9375. Is it 275?
275.
I'm sorry. I'm about to get shot. Say it again. Say it again.
Okay, it's 9275 9160.
Oh, okay then. And everybody have a nice day. And I got to go back to the Wildcats story. Well, as you can see, this is Wayne Simmons from Balls and All. And we're swinging down here to the Perth Wildcat Lear, the Perth Entertainment Center. And we're definitely being entertained. As you can see by halftime, you got some of the young budding superstars out here playing basketball. And that's one thing about the Wildcats. They are very keen on hosting a lot of talent from WA. And you see some of the young hopefuls that will probably be playing for this team in the next 8 to 10 years. And you also see the fans and what have you enjoying themselves. It's a full entertainment package, which is something you don't see very much. And you know, sometimes you might get anybody walking by and for example, your name is?
Hi, I'm Chandra.
And is this how many times have you been to these games?
This is my first game. It's unreal. I'm sitting like all the way up there, but you can see everything.
Oh, excellent. So it's not a bad seat in the house?
No, not as good as yours.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you know what my seat is, but you get that. Is there anybody you want to say hello to?
Yeah, I want to say hello to my boyfriend Wayne, and to Moose, and to the Happy House.
Oh, very good. I'm sure they'll remember that. Well, thank you, and I hope you have a good evening.
Thanks,
We're here with one of the other little superstars of the competition, and her name is Lucinda. How you doing, Lucinda?
Good.
Now, why do you come to the Wildcat game?
Because I enjoy Wildcats, and it's the first time I've ever been.
Oh, is this your first time?
Yeah.
And are you having fun?
Yes.
And what school do you go to?
Eddystone, which is up in the Ocean Reef.
Okay, then. Now, would you recommend this to your friends that come to the game?
Yes.
Okay, now, is there anybody you want to say hello to?
Yes, my mom and my little brother and and also my dad.
Okay, then. Anybody at school?
Yes, Jessica and Felicia.
Oh, good on you. Well, do have a good evening.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we're here with victorious coach Alan Black, who they just broke a team record 12-game winning streak tonight, beating the Victoria Titans 107-100. How you doing, Alan?
I am doing unbelievably well, Wayne. Unbelievable.
That was a tremendous game. It was a heart-stopping game. What do you think turned it around for you guys?
We were sensational in the last quarter. You know, outscored them 29-16, and everybody played well. It was a great game. I think the crowd had a lot to do with it. It was a sellout, and they went off. It was, the atmosphere was terrific.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you, sitting right there on the bench, everybody was going crazy. You know, I mean, that was just a great game. Defensively, you guys really clamped them down in the fourth period. Near the end of the third, you started to take control of it, and then Ricky and everybody else started to take over. Your son hits a big three in the crucial situation. What about that, Alex? He a chip off the old block or what?
No, I wouldn't have taken it. I was the one that would pass that one up and say, can someone else do this? You know? The guys in the last quarter were sensational. Marcus Timmins, although doesn't look great on the stats, he had a real bearing on the game in the last 4 or 5 minutes. And wow, that was it doesn't get much better than that. It was terrific.
And you can see it in his eyes. Ricky was ready to take over near the fourth period. Andrew Blaha stepped up. And what can I say about James Harvey? He knew it was a big game for him because it may boil down in 2004 between himself and Jason Smith for that two-guard position on the Australian team. What do you think?
I think it may even come closer than that. With the World Championships in 2002, James Harvey is playing sensational basketball. He's up against, the current probably two-man in the Australian team in Jason Smith, and they go basket for basket, and he's having a sensational year.
Unbelievable. I mean, what's next for you guys? I mean, I know you want to sit back and celebrate this win. What else is left, guys? You guys are playing well, and James Harvey is pretty correct, and you notice he's more boisterous when he says it, that you guys can go back to back.
Well, it's still a long way to go. We've still got a lot of games left, and there's a lot of great teams out there. Wollongong are playing very well. The Adelaide 36ers, you're going to have to beat them at some point. So there are some great teams around, but winning 12, we just want this to keep going as long as we can. We're going to take tomorrow off and have a bit of a celebration, and then crank it back up next week.
Well, look, thanks a lot for this, Alan, and it was an incredible game, a great win, 12 in a row.
Thanks, Wayne. Thanks, guys.
Now I'm here speaking with Jarrod, who is the media liaison officer for the Perth Wildcats, and what a game tonight.
Oh, it's terrific, yeah. But break the club record of 11 wins. Now we're 12 on the trot now, so looking good. 3 home wins in a row against 3 good teams, and on the road for 3 games now against some easier teams. So let's see how far that streak can get pushed. All right, now you guys have also put together a great package of entertainment, family entertainment. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Yeah, well, the NBL aims for family demographic, and that's their market. So we try and carry that as best we can with the competitions on court, the cheerleaders, the website which appeals to the younger demographic. We've got a lot of things that appeal to a wide range of audience, which encompasses the whole family demographic. So yeah, we try and serve our market as best we can. Well, excellent. Just seeing some of the things that you guys had tonight, it's definitely a fun-filled package of entertainment, and something that you would encourage a lot of young people and families, if they're not doing anything, to come down and at least have a look, because I believe if they do, you will be hooked. Yeah, definitely. I mean, people that came tonight, it was a sellout game, so we assume there's a lot of first Wildcat game goals, and hopefully they walked away impressed with what they saw. Definitely, I mean, we try and offer a good sporting product to a wide range of ages of people, and I think with games like tonight, they go home and think, wow, first time we went there, a really good game. Hopefully the excitement brings them back for a second and third go, and then hopefully they're season members. Oh, excellent. Well, we want to thank you for your time tonight, Jarrod, and you guys are doing a sensational job, and we need more people to get out to these Wildcat games, because every game should be a sellout. This team has won 12 games in a row. They are the #1 team in the country, so let's get out and support the Perth Wildcats. Hope you guys enjoyed that story on the Perth Wildcats. They're doing quite well this year, and your support is needed, so get down to a game and enjoy it. It's a great form of family entertainment, and you'll have a wonderful time. And also, I want to say hello to a lady that came up to me. Her name is Christine. She said she is feeling kind of bad, and she watches the show, and she sees me get up there and smile and lose it, and it makes her feel better. So, Christine, here's my happy look.
I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you get well soon. Now, we're getting ready to go to a break, so Moose and James, just take it over from here. I'm just getting ready to have a ball.
The number on the roof tag is the number that we go. Sound like it blew up. Number shows the same number that shows the big code. As you have a look at North Jersey number 1, the racing car number 89. The next one being the selling is actually number 17, the club number, the racing number.
Which way is it coming in? All right, well, welcome back, everybody. As you might have just seen there, poor old Paul Whittington, we've been following him. He was just out there doing very well, hanging on tight to third place, and basically a bit of boom, crash, pop, and everything happened. And the crew, as you can see, are going crazy here because this is the big race. This is the one that matters. This is the one that they've been going all year for, and basically a lot of firing and a lot of things happening. And these guys obviously want to find out what it is. Crew's working hard. Any rough indication, Paul, what you think it might be?
I think it's electrical at this stage.
Okay. The engine looks pretty much intact at this stage. They're looking, I think they found something here. It looks like there might have been a lead could have come off. Don't forget, we're talking about automotives, electrics. Anything can happen. Just move in here. We'll get Steve, our cameraman, to move in a bit. Have a look at what's happening here. It looks like something off the coil, maybe. They're trying to work on it, see if they can get it sorted out. But we're going to give you a bit more of an update of what's happening. Looks like an ignition wire might be, and they're going to try and get that squared away because he's due up for another race really soon. They got to try to square it away, see if they can get that firing. Checking the gear, make sure it's not in gear. And they got nothing, no spark at the moment, no power. They're checking everything, making sure switch is on. This is the kind of stuff that every driver, anyone in any motor industry, any car racing, boat racing, anything like this is the kind of behind the scenes stuff that goes on with everybody involved. You can see the crew, how important they are. These people have a social life together, they work hard together, and they kind of get in tune with each other together to where they're thinking like each other. So when a tragedy happens, almost without thinking, they need water, they need fuel, they need wire, whatever it may be. They're all running around crazy, getting it happen. Let's see if we can get this car firing. They think they found another wire down below. Electrical. Remember, these are the standard cars. They basically take off the road, strip them apart, put a roll cage on them. Gonna have a go, see if they can get it firing. They have ignition. What did we find it was? Tell us.
Don't really know at the moment, but it looks like we've got a wire off the back of the starter motor at the moment, but still not running right, so we're still having a look to see what's going on, and we'll try and fix it, get him out for the next heat, see how we go.
Fantastic. Well, as you can see, they're all working hard at it. We're going to make it happen. And this is the kind of stuff you see going on all over. Crews are just racing. As soon as the car comes in, if it's being pushed in, towed in, whatever it may be, crews go crazy putting this all back together because out there's where they want to be racing. So we'll give you a bit more of an update to this. Okay, we're here talking to Peter Newbury. Tell us, Peter, what happened, buddy?
Oh, well, racing down there and what would be turn 1 and 3 and 4 for us. In that way, looking into the sun, you just can't see what's coming, and unfortunately a car spun in front of me and I didn't see it, and you know, I took the whole lot.
Now, how many races away is it from now to the next race?
I've got about 11 rounds. Well, we're going to try to get the car going. We'll see if we can make it.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay.
We're a bit pissed off at the moment.
Yeah, I'm very pissed off, but bad luck's about what I've been having this weekend.
Yeah, because you're right at the race right now when the sun is just in your eyes there too, as you say, and you've got that little bit of time where you can't see nothing, and obviously he came in front. This is part of racing.
That's right. It's part of racing and it happens, and you can't do much about it, unfortunately.
Except go back and take it back next race.
That's right. All you can do is try your hardest and get back there and try again. That's
Good
it.
on you. Thanks a lot. That's Peter Newbury from the ANXA upholstery car here. Yilgarn Labor Hire. This is the car here, and as you can see from the front there, the crew once again, just like we talked about with the AJN Automotive's car over there with Paul Whittington. What happens is these things happen, the crew get together. Now he's got a huge amount of damage on the front of his car, but I tell you what, he's got a few races in between, and I'll bet anything this car is going to be back in the next race when it's all going. We're going to keep following. We're going to let you know how both these cars are going. Looks like Paul Whittington's car was a wire way down below, the only wire they reckon on the whole car that hadn't been soldered together, and they found it. They're putting it together, putting a new wire in, and they think that that's going to solve the problem. We'll let you know how that's going.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that, Moose. As you can see, over the past hour, we've been covering 3 drivers just randomly. Paul Whittington, Peter Newbury, and now I'm speaking with Warren Oldfield. How you going, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. Now, you've actually been doing pretty good, mate. Would you like to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we've won a heat. We've got a third in a heat, and we've got a fourth in a heat.
Yeah. So, what are you ranking?
12th overall out of 83.
That's really good. And how many more races you got?
We've got 2 heats, then a pole shuffle, then a 35-lap feature race.
That's the last race, is it?
Yeah.
All right. And you got a good grid lineup on the next one?
Yeah, outside pole, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then second row outside for the race after that.
Yeah. Now, this car we were talking before, it's pretty much only brand new. How's it been running?
The first meeting we smashed it and then fixed it and ran pretty good, and then tonight's the third meeting. It's pretty quick.
Yeah. Did you do any major work to it to get it to run like this?
AJN Automotive, they done the engine. JL Fabrication built the car, which is handling well. That's about it.
Yeah. No worries, mate. I wish you the best luck, and we'll talk to you later when you win.
Thanks, mate.
Well, Peter, unfortunately, mate, it's a bit worse than what you thought, so what's going to happen now?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've pushed the motor back into the firewall, so we're definitely out for tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get the car going again for Ellenbrook and hopefully the state title and see what we can do there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like you went out there, you're doing really well. You know, even we were talking before, and the car was looking good. You fixed the problem from yesterday, and then just unfortunate that happens, isn't it?
It is. It's racing, and it happens all the time. But you just got to take it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot, mate. And Paul, mate, your car was totally screwed yesterday. The crew were working on it all night and day, and it's looking sweet. And now what happened there? It sounded like you blew your motor, but it's not that bad.
Well, that didn't work all night, only all morning. Oh yeah, well, we were out there giving it a good shot, running third. I think we would have got up to second, but it's a shame because one of the wires come off. The only one which hasn't been soldered throughout the whole car.
It's always the way, isn't it?
One that we missed, and it's just a shame for these guys because they spent a lot of time on it today. Put some more Protect paint on the front, straightened it all out, made it look good again. Back at Collie Fields Hotel, they gave us some power. Just let us work out the back there, no worries.
Yeah.
Don and Eileen back there. So if you want a good meal, good place to stay, go to the Collie Fields Hotel. And we're not out of it. Well, we're out of the final. We won't make it to the final tonight.
Yeah.
But we'll get the car back out for the final heat, and just see how we go and give it some more balls and all.
Give it some more balls and all. And also like to say, I hope Warren Oldfield will let you know soon, but hopefully he's got a good shot at it, so we'll soon see. And Moose, you want to come in here? This is all the crew from Paul's team.
Can you still see me in here? I'll squeeze in here next to the ugly guy and the other ugly guy. Yeah, well, we hope you've enjoyed it. We're still going to show you a little bit about what happens in the big race, which happens about midnight tonight. It'll finalize. Actually, man, how's everything been here with you?
Yeah, not too bad. I've met some pretty good people who work at the bars. That was very good.
Yeah, and it would have been nice if they were quieter, and some of us could have slept at night. And we now have the Collie Kid, as he's been nicknamed. Is that right, the Collie Kid?
Yeah, the Collie Kid. You have to nickname him. Walks the streets as a normal man in Collie.
Okay, now just before we go, let's cross over to Wayne. Wayne, you got some details about the Wildcats?
Just want to let you guys know about the upcoming Wildcat competition. Now, every week we'll be giving you a different question about the Wildcats. If you answer it correctly and you're one of the 2 lucky people picked, guess what? For our winners, you get a Wildcat cap and a Wildcat poster. Hot diggity dog. Can you say that with me at home? Hot diggity dog. All right. Now, make sure that you're watching the show because you never know what might happen. Who knows? I might drive to the basket and score on the left-hand layup. You get that. So just make sure you stay tuned. Now, Moose and James, can y'all take over from here? Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for that, Wayne. And don't forget, get your entries in for that competition. We're giving away those hats and posters for the Wildcats every week. And Wayne will keep following up with what's happening with them as well as all the other stories. Don't forget, we're looking for sponsors here on Balls and All. Make sure you contact us direct on the number or the web page or whatever you see on the screen right now. We do need some help, especially if we're going to be doing events like this coming all down here to Collie. We've been asked to go to a lot of different country towns to do different events, and you know, we don't have the money tree growing in the backyard. If you can help, we appreciate it. Well, everyone, we've had a good time. And every Monday night right here on Access 31, the name of the show is Balls and All. And we'll be catching up with you next week. We're going to leave you now with the final lap of the big race. Okay, everyone. Well, here's the big finish to the big race. 4th place here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel the race went?
I'm ecstatic. The race went really well. The track was brilliant. Everything was perfect. Congratulations to these blokes. They're just too fast.
The car just held up so great.
Yes, yeah, it's a good Falcon. Thanks to Discount Auto Parts for everything they supply. Thank you.
Fantastic. And here we have number 3. How are you?
Unreal, mate. This is brilliant. Yeah, I can't believe it.
And you a local boy, or where are you from?
From Bunbury. Yeah, yeah. Trying a few years now and trying here, but now we're getting there next year.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
next
mate.
year. Next year. Number 2, Mick, how are you?
Not too bad, mate. I'd like to thank everyone, every Collie or the pub, my old man, all the boys in the SSAV, industry, they know who they are. Thanks very much. And congratulations to Barry.
And you're from Victoria?
I'm from good old Vic. We kicked some West Australian arse and grouse.
And not to mention that the West Australians kicked the New South Wales boys' ass and gridiron today too, by the way.
It's got to happen once in a lifetime, doesn't it?
Number 1 right here. How do you feel, mate? How do you feel?
The words cannot describe, I tell you. We've been chasing this for years and we thought we weren't going to get one. But
how many years would it be coming to get?
14.
Fantastic. Well, great effort. Congratulations on behalf of us all. And obviously you got the big title hold next year.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's the big race. Thanks very much.